Hey guys, well, we're we're almost in Albuquerque. I was wanting to film the last few stops that we made, but I just didn't have the opportunity. The fueling stations that we were at were like really small and jammed, and you know, I got this big U-Haul with the truck, both with trailers and stuff, and so I couldn't really get out the camera. But I just wanted to take a moment and turn it on and say, you know, I'm almost to Albuquerque, and I'm not going to forget to take that left, because I don't want to get 200 miles out of my way and be like, oh man, I should have taken a left at Albuquerque. Well, if any of you get that reference, please go down in the comments and tell me where that reference comes from. But anyway, we're when we first left Phoenix, or Buckeye, we were in traffic for nearly an hour and a half just to get to the other side of Phoenix to hit the 202 East. And boy, that was a nightmare. Oh man. Oh wow. That reminds me of why I want to get the hell out of the big city and out to the country where a guy like me belongs. So anyway, we're just going to keep cruising along. We're going to stop in Albuquerque, or after Albuquerque, and we're going to get something to eat and probably bed down for the night. We're in no rush. We can't really, we don't close and have our new property, access to our new property until Thursday afternoon anyway. So today's Tuesday. So we're going to go ahead and take our time so that we can stretch it out a little further. And we got the U-Haul till 9 o'clock on Saturday, so that should be plenty of time to unload and everything. And once we get all unloaded and stuff, then the fun starts. We start gutting the place and beautifying it, because man, once you guys see the inside of that place, oh my god, it's old folks lived in it. That's all I'm going to say. An old lady lived in it, so that kind of gives you a hint of what you're going to see in there. But anyway, all right, well, stay tuned guys. The next time you see me, we're going to stop and we're going to get something to eat and stuff, and probably lay down and get some sleep, spend a little bit online. But anyway, all right guys, see you in a bit. Hey there everyone. Well, we stopped for the night. We're here at a rest area. There's a lot of truckers here and everything, but we're gonna hang out here. We're gonna get a few hours sleep. My son's new at driving. He's, you know, it's a little windy out here, and the truck was kind of blowing around with the motorcycles on it. So we decided to go ahead and crash for the night and get some sleep, and we'll be ready to rock about 6 a.m. It's like 9:30 right now, New Mexico time, and then we will be able to continue on. We've got a 10-hour drive and 24 hours after we wake up, of course, and 24 hours to get there. So we're gonna have to take our time, maybe stop and see some sights or something, because we are going to, we're hoping if we get there Wednesday night, since all the money's transferred and stuff, and you know, we're just waiting for the closing date, hopefully they can let us go and at least sleep there Wednesday night, because I know we're going to get there kind of early, you know. But anyway, I am going to sleep. I'm very tired. Thank you for continuing to watch our adventure. We'll get some more when I wake up and see what this place looks like during the day. All right, and as always, man, rest areas can be kind of scary. I've got my Springfield XD9. I carry it everywhere. I've got permits that are valid here in New Mexico and everything, so there's nothing illegal about it. I told my wife, which is in another car, and my son that's in a truck, if anybody works with them, blare their horn, and I'll come save the day. But let's hope that don't happen. And we have Bear Bear here. Bear Bear's going to snuggle up with me. Bear Bear, we call him Fat Shit because he's a really big dog. There's a story for him. Oh, okay. Well, Bear's in the dark now. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, guys, sun's coming up. It's time to get going. My son's still asleep in the truck. Let's see if I can get a good view of me scaring the shit out of him. That won't work. I don't know if you saw that, but that was funny. Yeah, we're gonna go and get everything going, and we're gonna get look at that sun coming up, man. Sun coming up. Perfect little shot right there. Well, guys, that's just a little bit of camera having a hard time focusing past the bug splatters on the windshield. But that's pretty much the driving that we've been doing in this U-Haul truck. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. One of the seals is leaking, and man, it is squealing and howling at me, and that is the most annoyingest thing, man, when you got a 1,300 mile drive. But anyway, that's a little bit of taste of what we've been driving through. Pretty damn boring ride, I tell you. Crank up the music, and I would have played some music while I was recording that piece, but of course YouTube will copyright strike me, and I won't be able to post my video. But anyway, that's our ride. And I'll record a little bit more of when we get closer to where we're moving to, and you'll see the beautiful change. We're almost in Texas right now. We're probably, I don't know, less than an hour, maybe a little over an hour, somewhere around there. I haven't really been paying attention. Why pay attention? As long as GPS says you're going the right way, screw it, right? Enjoy the ride. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this little section here. And well, guys, we're still in New Mexico. We're just a couple miles away from Texas border, so we're almost in our new home state. Not sure exactly how far we got to go, but I wanted to record us going across the state line. It's kind of a huge occasion. You know, when we moved from California to Arizona, we had, I'd say, a 20-foot U-Haul truck. And we stuffed that thing completely full, and we almost didn't have enough room to bring all of our stuff. Well, this time I got the 26 foot, because I knew that we were going to have washer and dryer and some other computer desks that I built with my son and everything, and I knew that we were going to have all of that to contend with. So I figured, let's get 6 more feet. I almost said inches. Wouldn't that be nice, ladies? But anyway, we loaded this thing up to where the last thing that went in was our giant purple mattress. That thing weighs a ton, guys. Whoa, man. If you ever decide to buy a purple mattress, you know, one of the medium to full size ones, definitely buy it in the house that you're going to be at for many years, because they are some heavy mattresses. But yeah, Bear and I are just cruising here. He's over there kind of doing what he does best, laying down, sleeping on and off. But I'm wide awake. I'm riding. We're not going very fast because we are not in a hurry at all. So I figured that we would go ahead and what's this yellow sign here say? You are now leaving New Mexico, land of enchantment. Right there, there's no state line, but we just crossed into Texas. We are home, guys. Yeehaw! All right, I'm happy about that. Oh look, there's some people pulled over to the side of the road taking pictures by the Texas sign.
Welcome to Texas.
There it is. There's the big sign right there on the right, guys. We are in Texas. Woohoo! Yeah! We're in our new home state, guys. Yeah. So now we have to drive halfway across Texas now to get to our new place. Now that is a bummer. And that little sign that we just passed said, "Don't mess with Texas." That's right, guys. And all you liberals, don't mess with Texas, because we're free people here. Oh God, I hope. But anyway, guys, I'm going to turn off the camera for a bit, and when we start seeing some better areas, we'll go ahead and turn it back on. But I just want to say that we are taking a route that is going north of Dallas. It's going to extend our drive a little bit, but it's going to keep us from having to deal with Dallas traffic. It's just as bad as Phoenix I-10. Seriously, guys. So, all right, guys, I'm glad you're still with us here. It's been a blast. I don't know how I'm going to chop up these videos, but I'm going to try to make our adventures over here probably 3 or 4 parts, so that you don't have to sit and watch 1 hour-long video. But anyway, guys, thank you for staying tuned. This is going to be a great adventure. We're going to have a blast together, guys. Well, guys, we're back. I know it's just a quick second for you guys, but it's like hours for me. Oh, geez. Slowing down to 55 again. But anyway, we're cruising along here. We just came through Hall County. We're not too far from our new place, but we're riding along this train on the left side, and as I first started approaching this long train, I was doing a right-hand long smooth corner, and seeing that train moving and making that curve, that really threw me off. It was, oh my God, look at that bright ass building. Couldn't miss that one in a fire. That actually reminds me, back in Redding, California, where I used to live, there was a fire up in one of the forest towns in that area there, and these people got pissed that the firefighters didn't even spray a drop of water on their house, and it all burnt down. Well, they complained, and the fire department said, "Hey, you know, you had no fire break. The house is all dark colors. We couldn't really even see your house there through all the smoke and flames." And well, as a smart ass thing to do, they rebuilt their house, and when they painted the exterior, they painted it a very bright purple, and they cleared away all the trees and stuff that was left in the area, so that from any angle you could not miss that house, not at all. So that was like a big middle finger. Well, you gonna miss this house now? I think not. Well, if any of you watch news, you will know that the Reading area always catches fire. Well, hell, man, all of California catches fire because it's the way that the government runs it. They took all the funding from forest management. When I was a teenager, we used to get truckloads of fireplace wood, and we would go up to the forest, and we of course would get a permit from the state because it was a state forest, and we would go up there and we would load an entire truckload of all the rounds, because the fire department used to go in there and thin out the forest and cut up all the fallen logs and stuff, and then they would actually roll them down the hills and stack them along the road. So you could go in there and just get as much as your truck can hold, and bam, you have firewood for that season. And it was only like $15 a permit. So they pulled all that funding, stopped doing the permits, and that's when all the fires started. California started burning every fire season, and it got worse and worse. But anyway, enough talking, or down talking California, because I could be here all day. But anyway, I just saw on Instagram, I saw a post, someone posted a picture of a gas station sign, and it said $9.98 a gallon for gas. $9.98 a gallon. So if you're paying $4, $4.50 for a gallon, be thankful that you don't live in Sacramento. $9.98. Holy crap. What happened to my phone? Sorry guys, I forgot to plug my phone back in, and I think it died. But anyway, I forgot where I was at. But anyway, we're riding along this wall here, and I got my Mustang on the back of this U-Haul, and we were going through some areas that had loose tar, rock. Like they didn't mix the tar correctly or something, and the rock was loose, and it got all over my Mustang. Oh, I'm so pissed. Oh god, I'm so pissed. That's gonna be a bitch to wash off. That'll be one of the first things I do, is clean my Mustang and put a car cover over it, because I only have a carport out there, and I gotta build walls around it and enclose it, put power on every wall, and cut a hole, make sure there's a window in there and everything. So yeah, I'm really really good here. Really good. I was actually going a little fast, and there's a cop right there. If I don't get pulled over. Okay. Well, anyway, that's going to be it for now. Alrighty guys, I hope you can hear me with the window down. It's nice and cool out right now, so I don't know if you can make it out on the cameras, but on the right side there's windmills. We just passed through a very large group of windmills here in Texas, and it's part of the Texas power grid. We're here 2 hours away from our new place. Man, I didn't think we'd ever make this. It's like a 1,000-mile ride, and we're finally getting close. Stop after stop. We have dogs and stuff to to worry about and stuff. But we're just about ready to take off and get back on the road to finish the last 100 miles. Actually, 120 miles. And that's why it's 2 hours, because with this U-Haul, I've been going about 60, 65. You know, anytime I get up to about 70, it just feels like I'm going too fast. You know, plus we're not in no big hurry. It's definitely not a race. And there's some sections, and I wished I had the extra hand to turn on the camera to record when we were going up some big hills. We were going north on the 202. It was actually called 202 East, I think it was. And it was going up toward Flagstaff and Snowflake, and we were going up like that. And this truck here, because we're so heavy, it was like I had this thing floored to the floorboard, man. And the fastest I could get this thing going was 35 miles an hour up this hill, and it's miles up the hill. So as you can imagine, that was pretty scary. Luckily, there was a passing lane all the way up these hills so that people could go around me. You know, there was one point where the truck would not go into passing gear. It would not kick up. So I was going like down to 30 miles an hour, and so I had to actually shift into manual mode and downshift in order to get the RPMs up to continue going up the hill, because I was dropping speed. And if I dropped any slower, I would have never got going again, because it was so steep and so hard to go up. So yeah, so we made it up the hill, and boy, that was tough. I wish I could have recorded that, because you would have seen my face, and he would have been, you know, Dan's got to go check his pants when he's up that hill, man. So anyway, we're going to get back on the road. I'm not going to record anything because it's dark out. It's pitch black. It's right now, it's like 11 o'clock at night. So yeah. Chew some gum. All right, guys, we're on the road. So the next video you see is probably us going to be arriving at our new place. Then I'll take you for a tour, show you what we got to do. And there's one really exciting thing on the property, and there's this old shed. And when we went to look at it a few weeks ago, we went in there and it was full of tools and old equipment and everything. And we were like really excited, because we're like, is this staying? Because it's like boxes and boxes and bins and just all kinds of neat old stuff. And we're going to call that a treasure hunt. So we're going to do that a separate video. We're going to do a whole video of just going through there, pulling everything out, going through everything and seeing what we have there. And it's all staying. So the guy didn't want it. And there's a shed off the other side that's just something very amazing that all of you Cobra Vids viewers will like to see. So stay tuned, guys. It's coming. All right, man. Back on the road.